Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Sammy. I am a women's health coach and a soon-to-be dietitian. Today I'm going to show you my private training facility and give you a little tour. So let's get into it. So starting my tour at the front of my store, I'm located in Ludlow, Massachusetts on East Street. So this is my storefront. I have my brand new pink neon sign, and then we're going to come right through this store and I can show you where the magic happens. The next part of our tour is going to be the Strength by Sammy boutique, using boutique very loosely because it's pretty much just my Strength by Sammy merch. So I make t-shirts, I have crop sweatshirts, tank tops, all different designs that I actually come up with myself, and I create them myself as well. So I make everything at home. I bring it in for clients. I also do offer online orders. So if you are interested, you can go to my website and look on there and shop on there, and it'll be shipped right to you. So this is pretty much whenever I have new designs, I kind of display it here. And then I also have some tank tops and some different designs. Next to the boutique, we have the lounge area, which actually a lot of people don't use because it is private training. So I'm usually in here with 1 or 2 people at the most. However, I do work with a lot of moms. So sometimes they have to bring their children in. So it's a great area for them to kind of just hang out, play on their phones, tablets, or whatever they do to keep themselves occupied while I'm training their mom. So it's a really good area just for them to hang out. I like to sit here sometimes. I like to film a lot of content. The lighting in this area is great, especially if I'm facing the other way. Now the Strength by Sammy office, as I like to call it. It's pretty much just my main desk. I do all my consultations here with clients. I usually have them have a seat. We talk about their goals, what they're looking to accomplish, why they want to work with a trainer, and what packages I offer and what program might be best for them. I also really like to do progress photos under this nice big logo. We also do physical measurements, body fat measurements, pretty much every type of measurement you can imagine, because sometimes the scale doesn't change, but I like to make sure I'm tracking progress with my clients because they might be getting some recomposition, so losing body fat and gaining some muscle mass. Something you may or may not have noticed already are all of the blinds I have up in my facility. This is to keep my client privacy to a maximum. I have very large windows, which are great because they bring in a ton of natural sunlight. However, it can be a little awkward when you have someone peering in through the window while you're trying to work out or work with a client who's really just not comfortable in their own skin yet. So I like to keep privacy to a maximum and keeping the blinds closed when working with clients. And now the fun part, sharing with you all the equipment I have access to and how I ease clients into working with my equipment so that they feel comfortable and confident when progressing to a gym. Starting out with the basics, dumbbells. So I have everything from 5 pounds up to about 40 pounds. And I do have a few in between. So I have like 8s, I have 12s, and my collection is definitely growing. I'm always looking to add new dumbbells because actually most of my clients are slowly creeping up past the 40-pound dumbbells. So I'm definitely going to have to make an advance soon. In addition to the dumbbells, I also have a variety of kettlebells, which is very new to my collection. I just got it over winter. So I have from 5 to 30 pounds in kettlebells. Currently, I just have 1 set of each. Slowly, I'll be adding doubles so I can definitely crank things up when using kettlebells for different types of exercises. The next piece of equipment I want to share with you is actually one I got for free. Someone was throwing away the Smith machine, and luckily someone in my family was able to recover it and donate it to me, which was really awesome, and including some of the metal weights I have, which are a little old-fashioned, but they definitely do the trick. So I love using this machine when I'm progressing clients from lighter weight to heavier weight, but with more stability. I love doing squats on here, split squats, hip thrust, really using it to its full advantage. It does have a lat pull down and a rowing machine, but unfortunately the cables need to be fixed, which will be a project I will do very, very soon. Another very generous gift from one of my clients actually are these awesome battle ropes that I kind of just worked their way onto the Smith machine to hold them, but I kind of roll them out as needed. I believe they're about 20 feet long and my clients love them. They totally kick their butt. Now I'm going to get into some of the more sentimental pieces to me. And you're probably thinking, how in the world could fitness equipment be sentimental to another person? But when you are a gym and fitness enthusiast, you absolutely love your equipment, especially the ones that you've bought yourself. So the first 3 pieces of equipment I ever started with, so when I first opened my facility and pretty much had next to nothing, were this squat rack. this barbell, which is brand new, and my cable machine over here, which was re-put together by someone who was selling gym equipment, and my leg extension. So these three pieces of equipment were staples to me because I wanted, one, women to feel comfortable using a barbell. So I needed a squat rack and I needed a barbell so that I could bridge them into this type of exercise, because it's not something people are typically comfortable with. And a very typical portion of the gym that my clients avoid is the barbell, is the free weights. So it was so critical to me that I had this type of equipment for them to have access to. In addition to that, the cable machine was a critical piece for me because I can do such a variety of things with it. Specifically, I can do a lat pull down on it. I can do a seated row on it. I can do pretty much any type of arm exercise. Shoulders, I can do squats, deadlifts, all sorts of good stuff. So it's so versatile. I really, really wanted a cable machine, which was the hardest piece to find because I really needed one that was small enough to fit in my facility. And it still wasn't easy bringing it in, but also one that had enough weight to really be able to push my clients to their limits. My final larger piece of equipment is my leg press. So I got this. This is pretty new still. I believe last year around September. It was a birthday gift from my family, and it is an older leg press. You probably have never seen one like this before, but we got a really, really good deal on it, and it does the job right. Eventually, my goal would be to advance all of my equipment so that they're all the same, they're all newer. And once I save up enough money, that will definitely be something I upgrade. But it does the job and my clients absolutely love it. Again, I really wanted some staple pieces in the gym or from the gym that clients could practice with and feel comfortable with, so that when they bridge from working with me to working on their own, they knew what they were doing and they felt comfortable and confident doing so. So now I'm going to get into the smaller pieces I have, and specifically my little accessory wall I have here, which is pretty new. I actually just upgraded it over winter to make it more organized. Before, I would kind of just throw everything in the corner. I had like one hook with every band on it. So this is definitely a advancement from what it used to be. So over here, you can't really see because I'm probably standing in front of it, but I have multiple yoga mats. I have a thicker one because I do have some clients that have discomfort with the rubber floor, and they really, really appreciate me having this. I also have a knee pad they can use so that, again, their skin isn't really rubbing against the floor. I have my Bosu over here. I do have a foam roller to roll out, have clients roll out and warm up. And then I have some yoga blocks, which I don't really have clients do a lot of yoga here, but I actually like to come here and do yoga. It's just something about how quiet it is, and I can just have like the neon signs on. It's very soothing and relaxing. So I do a lot of yoga here. Maybe in the future I'll host a yoga session, but there's just not a lot of room here. Then I have my nice big stability ball over here, and I have some TRX straps, which I didn't show earlier. So I love, love, love TRX. I think they are a great tool, especially when I work with clients who are really new to lifting. So getting comfortable with squatting, getting comfortable with lunges, or if I'm trying to challenge a client, I can do push-ups on a TRX where it's a little bit decreased stability and it can be more of a challenge. I also have my pad over here for the barbell. I have some booty bands, and I have some bigger bands for like assisted pull-ups or something that requires a little bit more resistance training. I love putting the resistance bands on some of my compound lifts and really intensifying the lifts for clients without actually going heavier. A wall I'm very proud of is this one, mostly because I designed this shelving myself for my facility. I really wanted something that was practical but also aesthetically pleasing. As you can probably tell already, I'm very into the aesthetics of my facility. I go to a lot of gyms. They're kind of grungy, they're kind of dirty, so I really take pride in the decoration, decor, and the brightness of my facility. I am a women's health coach, so like women want to train in a really uplifting, happy, light place. I don't want it to be like dirty, grungy. It's just not my vibe. I also wanted people to feel comfortable, and I've had multiple clients tell me how much they appreciate the detail I put into my decor and how many plants I have and how it's nice and bright in here, because it just does change your mindset around exercise. If I came into a place that was like dark, miserable, and not the best, then I'm probably not going to want to have a good workout there. So I really try to make it a calming, cool environment, really motivating and uplifting for my clients. So back to the shelf. My stepfather actually built it for me. I did help, but I did stain the boards myself, and I came up with the design myself. And I love my new sign. It's the "Be Stronger Than Your Excuses." That's kind of like my little motto here. And so it really came all together really nicely. This is relatively new too. Before this, it was just a blank wall. So a lot of this used to just be blank space, and then over time, I started adding. Talking about walls made me realize I actually am very proud of this wall. It, again, was just a blank wall, and I just had an idea about doing something geometric on it, something simple that was still like appealing. I thought about putting up big fitness posters, but I wanted it to be different and I wanted it to stand out. So this is something I just designed myself using just metallic gold tape. And I really, really love how this wall came out. And I always forget that I did it myself. It was definitely a project, but one I'm very proud of. Talking about shelves I made me remember I actually have 2 other shelves that were built by my stepdad, designed by me. So we kind of work as a good team putting stuff together, maybe part-time shelving company coming soon. So this is essentially the shelf I came up with to organize all of my cable attachments. Prior, I would just kind of have my cable attachments hanging on the cable machine, which I didn't love. It looked very unorganized. It was hard to find equipment. So I designed this specifically for the attachments I have. So I kind of just put my like lat pull down bars at the bottom and ease my way up to my handles, and it is much more aesthetically pleasing. And I'm really happy with how this project came. You probably have already seen this shelf, but this was also another shelf designed by me and executed by my stepfather. This one's great. I love the little intro pegboard style I have here. So clients pretty much hang up their coats, their keys, and it's just such a cute piece. I'm really happy to have it in my studio. And that's a wrap. So this is my facility. I'm always updating. I'm always adding new equipment. I'm always looking to make advances and changes to my facility to just really give the best to my clients. I hope this gave you a better idea of how I work with my clients in a one-on-one setting. And I hope you had fun watching it and got an idea of what Strength by Sammy is all about. Stay tuned for next week. There will be another episode really focused on my soon cut coming up, and tons of other content soon. If you liked today's video, please subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you guys again for watching, and have a great rest of your day.